I want to lose weight, I've got to lose weight, I wish I could lose weight, how do I lose weight? They seem to be the most commonly asked questions, and at one stage that was the most Googled question ever. How do I lose weight? Have you ever said it yourself? So why are we so wrapped up in this big thing of weight loss? And it seems that now on social media, it's the biggest thing that people talk about. People want to influence you to do certain things to lose weight. There's so many pills, powders, potions and programs on how to lose weight. But could there be a better question, which is, what does that actually mean to you? If you say I want to lose weight, is that because you want to weigh lighter on the scales? And that seems to be the only answer to that question. But surely that doesn't make sense. As I always share, your muscles are very heavy, your bones are very heavy, water's very heavy. If you've ever tried to lift a wet log out of a lake, I certainly have, they're much heavier when they're wet than when they're dry. Those three things in particular are very important to being healthy. Strong bones are very heavy. If you have weak, thin bones, you'll have osteoporosis. That's a disease. If you have less muscle, you weigh a lot less. But muscle's the metabolism of your body. So if you lose your engine, the thing that burns up calories, you end up with a body that burns calories much slower. So you end up getting fatter. And that's the interesting one there. Is it weight that we want to lose, or is it fat that we want to lose? What is the important one, because it's how you feel? Bones are your structure, muscle is your metabolism. What about your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, your toenails, your fingernails? I don't want to lose weight out of any of those. So when I stand on the scales, it seems ridiculous to want to lose weight, because what weight am I losing? So then we go to body fat percentages, body scans. Yes, I want to lose body fat, the flabby bits off my body. But ultimately, if I talk about losing, and this is where there was a show, for example, called The Biggest Loser, and the person that won that show became labelled as the biggest loser. Surely that's a negative thing to say. If I want to lose something, is it possible that I'll find it again? Just my own brain will say, well, you lost something, we better go find it. So rather than focusing on losing weight, losing body fat, losing size, losing, what if we focus on winning? What does winning mean to you? Could we focus on energy? Could we focus on performance? Could we focus on how you look and feel? Could we focus on the results that you want to get rather than I need to lose something? Is it possible that we need to change our headspace when it comes to everything to do with health? Because obviously, now the neuroscientists, psychologists and psychiatrists will all share this with us. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result, that's called crazy. That's called being a lunatic. And it seems that the world is full of crazy lunatic people who keep doing the same thing, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, and end up fatter than they've ever been. And a really sad study that I brought into my life and shared with all of my clients a very long time ago, that it's very difficult to find women that have never dieted in their whole life, women that wanted to lose weight. Most women have at some stage in their life have wanted to lose weight and they've gone on a diet. But it turns out that the women, the very few women that have never been on a diet, never focused on their weight, just lived their life, end up thinner, leaner, healthier, with less disease and much better mental health than the women that have dieted all of their lives. So imagine how sad that is. You diet all of your life to be lean or thin or weigh less, and you end up fatter than the person that didn't care. So I want to change all of that. Of course, I'm an exercise professional. The Max International Colleges is focused on the 4 things that I talk about every day, which is have a stack of energy, perform at your best, love what you see in the mirror, love the way your body feels to touch, and make sure that whatever you're doing is giving you the result that you want. So if the result that you want is to weigh less on the scales, it's possible, however, that you could be sick, you could have osteoporosis, bone thinning disease, you could have very little energy because when you lose muscle you can't do anything because you get weaker, and if you're dehydrated you feel terrible. Just ask any athlete that has ever had to make weight, and they've done that by dehydration. They feel terrible. So what if we focus on winning? What if we focus on achieving? What if we focus on looking and feeling fantastic rather than losing something, losing weight, losing body fat, losing centimetres? I'm so excited because I lost centimetres. What if those centimetres that you lost are muscle, and now your body's going to burn fat slower, going to burn calories slower, going to burn food slower, so you end up fatter than when you started? So this great, unique and special free test that I always talk about, get your gear off, stand naked in front of the mirror, Jump if you need to, because obviously fat wobbles and muscle and bone doesn't. And that'll tell you pretty quickly what you need to do. And then whatever you're going to do, rather than focus on, I need to lose weight, how about focus on, how can I be my healthiest? How can I be my fittest? How can I be my strongest? Because the beautiful thing, the side effect of being really fit and being really strong is you have a fast metabolism, so you burn food really fast. You have a faster base metabolic rate because you've got more muscle, which means your body needs more calories just to survive at rest. And then you have a change in your respiratory quotient, which is where the calories are coming from that you eat. And your body turns into a fat burning machine when you're really fit and really strong, because your body wants to store carbohydrate, the very little that we can, 1/2 kilo, to use while you're exercising, which means when you are resting, when you are just living your normal life, your body prefers to burn fat, so you become a fat burning machine. So if you want to live your life to the max, if you don't want to diet, if you don't want to restrict the foods that you love to eat, how about turn your body into a machine that burns things up really fast, a high performance sports car with a V8 engine or a V12 engine burns up a stack of fuel. That's what I want to be, a high performance machine. I don't want to be putting around like a lawnmower or a 4-cylinder tiny little car burning up very little fuel. I want to burn up fuel fast, and then I don't have to lose anything, because if you are fit and strong, nothing goes into your fat cell. You burn it up, you're lean for the rest of your life, and you never have to lose. So rather than be a loser, why not focus on being a winner? Don't aim to lose weight, aim to gain energy, gain enthusiasm, gain top performance, and live your life to the max. Super duper doo, how are you? Living my life to the max. Woohoo!